Hey, how's it going, adapters? This is Will here, the oldest and newest coach, part of the family. So today we're bringing another installment to the Adapt at Home workouts, all right? So today we have something really special. We're gonna be doing an every minute on the minute. Not sure if this is something that you guys are very familiar with, but what we're gonna have 3 separate movements, okay? With those 3 separate movements, each one, you're gonna get a minute allotted to each one of those movements, okay? So the first movement that we're gonna have is gonna be jumping jacks or jumping rope, just something to kind of elevate your heart rate, right? We wanna get that heart rate nice and elevated and make sure that we're gonna get some work done, all right? So the first exercise, going with the jumping jack, making sure that we're gonna be nice and upright, and we're just gonna conduct the jumping jacks. Going it sideways, conducting the jumping jacks. Now, why do I like the jumping jack? The jumping jack, you could kind of give it your own kind of stimulus, right? If you're feeling really tired that day, you kind of start off nice and slow. If you had a little bit too much Cuban cafecito, then okay, let's go ahead and crank it up and really turn up the intensity on there, all right? You're kind of the dictator of this navigation of like this workout, all right? Or if you're feeling very Muhammad Ali-esque, what we could do, we could start tying in the jump rope. With the jump rope, we don't need anything fancy. We don't need to do triple unders, double unders. We could just move, guys, all right? So making sure starting off like we would with a normal jump rope, and all we're gonna do, exactly like that. If you mess up, that's completely good. And then we're just gonna go to move, all right? Goal is just to maintain somewhat of a heart rate. If you're feeling froggy and you wanna end up doing some double unders for 45 minutes, by all means, go right ahead. Again, you navigate this journey that we're trying to do, all right? From there, that's gonna be the first minute, guys. Remember, it's either jumping jacks or jumping rope, okay? All right, guys, and now we're going into the second exercise, all right? The second exercise is called devil presses. Yeah, devil presses. So this is gonna be a little spicy, but it's gonna be well worth the nachos you're gonna be able to eat after this exercise, all right? So the devil presses is gonna consist of a couple different movements, but pretty simple and relative speaking, right? So all we're gonna do, we're gonna grab the book bag and we're gonna drop down. Now, there's 2 different variations that we could do this. We could either drop back or we could just step back. From there, we're gonna do a push-up. If that push-up tends on being too difficult, we could drop down to our knees, make contact with the book bag, press up. Lift those knees up and then hop back, or we can step back. Then from right here, all we're gonna do is gonna press up just like so. Making sure that we're doing 2 things. One, we wanna work smarter, not harder, because remember, that time is ticking. Time is ticking. So you wanna make sure we're moving with good quality movement, but intensively, all right? So, dropping down, going into my push-up, coming here, and now I'm gonna do is utilize my hips to bring that weight up and then press, and then right back down. Showing it again. Push up, utilizing those hips, and then pressing. All right, guys, and that's the devil press. We're gonna be doing 10 repetitions of these, all right? 10 repetitions. So it's not really gonna be that intensive, so make sure that you're loading this weight a fair amount, and we're moving with some kind of purpose. Because guess what? The faster you move on this, the more rest you're gonna get. Let's say that I finish this in 10 seconds, I have 50 seconds worth of rest. Amazing, right? But now what that's gonna end up setting us up for is that third and final exercise, which is gonna be 20 alternating reverse lunges with the book bag. So we're gonna utilize the same weight with the book bag. We're gonna hold it right in front of us, all right? Right in front of us, and then we're gonna utilize that same adapt deep lunge that we've been so used to, and we're gonna drop down into that deep lunge, just like so, making sure that we're sitting on that back heel and we're utilizing good flexion in the ankles and maintaining that chest nice and upright. And then we switch. And then all we're gonna do is just alternate, making sure that we're sitting on this back heel and we're maintaining our torso nice and upright. And we're just gonna be alternating for 20 reps, just like so. All right? And that's it, guys. We're gonna be doing that for 5 rounds for a total of 15 minutes. All right, guys, so now the moment we've been waiting for. We're gonna be doing 1 round together, right? Family rides together, dies together, right? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna utilize the timer that I have on my phone. There's plenty of timers that you could actually order, you get on the App Store. But honestly, again, I just graduated from school, I got some debt, don't have too much money to spend, so all I'm gonna do is utilize the timer that's on the phone, all right? So all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hit start. As soon as I hit start, that workout begins. Remember, it's in every minute on the minute. I'm gonna hit start and start on those jumping jacks. But again, you can either do the jumping jacks or the jumping rope, all right? Let's do this. In 3, 2, 1, let's get it, guys. Remember, this is just my first round. With this first round, I'm just testing the waters, right? Just testing it out, making sure that I'm mentally and physically preparing myself for what's about to unfold, right? So right now, I'm already 20 seconds in. 20 seconds in, and now I can start dictating, okay, yeah, I could probably go a little bit faster, or probably start a little bit too quick. So this is where we can start gaming how we're gonna treat this workout, all right? Because remember, the next thing we have is those double presses. It's gonna be a good time, all right? And 3, 2, 1, rest, all right? 15-second break, 15-second break. Relax, relax. We're gonna get through this, all right? Here we go, going back in 3, 2, 1, double press time, guys. Trying to get those 10 in as fast as we can. If we're able to finish this within that minute, guess what? We earn some rest. So make sure that you're moving with as much purpose as you can. Good quality movement is what pays the bills. So make sure that we're treating everything with the same intent. How you do anything, you do everything. All right, and now I have 10-second break. I earned it, probably too much. And now in about 5 seconds, going into those front lunges, guys. Here we go, going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Just like that, just saw there that I'm trying to correct myself. Making sure that I'm getting good movement. I'm not trying to excessively move too fast, but trying to maintain good and proper mechanics. Controlling it the whole way through. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling this. Woo! Gotta earn those calories, guys. Isn't that not your big motivator? Mental fortitude. That's honestly a big one right there, especially what we're going through right now. We need an outlet. There's a good way to push through all this stuff that's going on. I mean, I have control over what's going on outside of these walls, but we have control on what's going on in between our ears. Just keep pushing and make the best out of these situations. And we'll get through it. Let's get it, guys. That's one. Let's crank it. All right, guys, one more thing. So with this workout, since it is a 1 minute on the minute, right? There's gonna be moments that it's gonna get very difficult, and that's completely fine. The biggest thing is that we wanna make sure we're keeping good quality movement and that we're actively being conscious of what's going on. So if at any point in moment, you get to a point where the timer hits and you still have a couple repetitions to go, just take that next minute to rest, recover, get yourself together, and when that next movement rolls around, attack that movement, all right? This is not about trying to turn this into as many reps as possible, right? It's about good quality movement. And guess what? If you get caught by the clock and there's a couple reps left, awesome. That gives us room to grow, right? We could end up just building off of this. Now, if I were to do something now and I were to do it with complete ease, guess what? There's no room to grow there, all right? So let's get after it, guys. Come on. Family together, let's do this.